Hello everybody, welcome to my Peaceful Warrior channel. So I wanna bring you some very interesting information. What I have here, I don't see any YouTube videos really or any articles, people posting those days about this power of water, what's happening in specific days. I will read you first this short article, okay, and the research what have been done, and when we go through that we just talk about it a little bit, and let's see what is your opinion. You can then comment down and let me know what is your ideas, what is your opinions, if you have any your own experiences. So let's do it. So here we go. Every year on January 18 and 19, people organize and take water from natural spring water change properties, and the bravest rush to dive into the icy water. After all, it has long been believed that this water heals, and scientists have done the same. Physicists and chemists in different countries performed experiments and found the structure of water samples taken from 17 to 19 January is many times more harmonious than on normal days, and its energy and useful properties are simply unique. Professor Mikhail Kukir, Doctor of Physical and Mathematical Science, has been conducting water research from 17 to 19 January for 9 years at the Institute of Physics of the Ukrainian Academy of Sciences. There are dozens of water bottles in science lab dating from late December to January for various years. The water from 17 to 19 January for many years remains transparent, odorless, and almost free of deposits. As a scientist, I was particularly interested in a very fact, which is water from 17 to 19 January in terms of physics. Here is the experiment. One of the experiments was performed for 5 years on several volunteers with the participation of workers at the Institute of Ecology of Man Viktor Zhukov. Subjects drank 150 milliliters of water in small sips, and after 30 minutes the condition of their body was measured using the electropuncture diagnostic method. Water samples were taken from the same well for the experiment. One sample of water was taken in December, in early January, and another in the morning of 19 January. In the experiments with water taken at the end of December or the beginning of January, no effects on the subject's organism was found. The electrical conductivity values did not differ before and after drinking water in the test subject. However, the effect of water taken from the same water source on 19 January has always been reflected in the jump effect. There has been a sharp increase in bioenergy activity in all subjects. We conclude that water from 18 to 19 January improves and eliminates the circulation of energy, increases human energy, which has a beneficial effect on human health, and unblocks stagnant energy. Very important, okay? What is saying right here. We conclude the water from 18 to 19 January improves and eliminates the circulation of energy, increases human energy, which has a beneficial effect on the human health, and unblocks stagnant energy. Ukrainian scientist Mikhail Kukir also studied water from lakes, ordinary bottled water, and tap water. All our experiments have shown that every water taken on the morning of January 19 is subject to the same phenomenon, that is, it has increased energy. Experts in the laboratory for drinking water supply of the Moscow Institute Sisina began observing the water from January 15. They let the water taken from the water tap go and then measure a number of radical ions in it. During the study, the number of radical ions in the water began to increase from January 17. At the same time, the water became softer. Its pH increased, which made the fluid less acidic. The water peaked in its activity on the evening of January 18. Due to the large number of radical ions, its electrical conductivity was indeed similar to the conductivity of electrosaturated water. At the same time, the pH of water jumped neutral by 1.5 points. The researchers also studied the degree of water structure from January 17 to 19. They froze several samples from the water tap, from the well, from the river. Even tap water, which is usually far from the ideal, had a harmonious structure in frozen from when viewed under a microscope. The curve of electromagnetic water activity began to decline on the morning of January 19, and on January 20 the water had its usual state. And conclusion. And here are the conclusions of Vladimir Setlin, Doctor of Technical Science, on water from January 17 to 19. By reducing the electrical conductivity in water, the growth of microorganisms is suppressed. During the hours of largest water peace on the planet from January 17 to 19, it can also be pumped from the river, even from the water tap. It will maintain its good quality in the container for a long time. It is good to wash with such water, and since the water on the planet still exists in the gaseous state, it is easy for all of us to breathe in these special days. Let us hope that in the future science will be able to unravel this mystery of nature. Okay, so here we go, guys. It is one of the articles about the specific water day and 17 and 19 January. Okay, so it's very powerful. I haven't seen basically any videos or people who know about this. I just want to make it, I want to bring it out to the world and share it between as many people as possible. I am originally from Slovakia, and we have plenty of these articles all over the internet, but when I am searching here, I am in the United States, Los Angeles currently, and I do some research, like okay, like where they talking about this, why not people, why the news, because even in my country sometimes in the news they put it there, so, and nobody talk about it here. So I don't think too many people actually know really about this, and you should actually do some research, I recommend. But as you see, here is one of them, and there are others from the United States, from the Russia, so you can find out. And they did this research, and I am sure people who knows, right, who have some power, they don't really share this information, but I want to share with the community of the world and give it to everybody who have open eye to see, like I say or we say, right? And just have a fun with it, go drink some water, save some water. I actually did it by myself years ago when I was doing the experiment by myself, and I wanna know if this water will be still good after a certain time. And I put it to the like 5 or 10 gallons of water, and I just leave it for 1 year. I didn't touch it for 1 year, and after 1 year it was still good, still fresh, because I pick it up on this specific day, like 18, 19 was it, and of course I pick up plenty of more water, many of gallons, and I just drink it, as I go, because the water was still good, so I don't need to be worried. But usually when I go and pick up water from the water store, what is here, so then water after like 3 months, my stomach will hurt, like it's not good. So this is why for sure know, because I tested by myself, after 1 year this water was still good. I have no issue, like amazing stuff, really. So you can go and pick up water basically anywhere, water tap in your house. You can go to water store. The best is of course from the nature, but it's some fresh water, spring water, and if not, just go and get it to your bottles. Get as many bottles as possible, because the water will stay good for years. Some articles even saying 4 years easily. Water will be still up to 4 years good. Okay, I did only test for 1 year, and water was good, no issues. And some research of this science people, they talking about 4 years plus, so here we go, guys. Please share this around, do your own research, and have a fun. Drink plenty of water, get healthier, cleanse your body. Like they say here at the bottom, there was release stagnant energy, very powerful right here, right? Stagnant unblocks, stagnant energy, that's so powerful, because everybody has some blocks, everybody need to unblock that stagnant energy. So please go and have fun. Okay, see you around. This is Peaceful Warrior channel, and maybe see you next time.